This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
Hello and welcome to Knowledge for College, a game show featuring some of United ISD's best and brightest students. My name is Jose Sanchez, and today we have contestants from Freedom Elementary and Veterans Memorial Elementary School. And our guest host today is Mr. Mario Rosales. He is the Director of Advanced Academics for United ISD. How are you doing today, sir?
Pretty good, thank you.
It's great to have you here. Why don't you tell the kids a little bit about what it is that you do?
Great. So here we oversee, our department oversees the advanced placement program at the high school level. We oversee the GT program across the elementary, middle, and high school levels. We also oversee the dual enrollment program, which are the college classes that you guys take, that you will be taking when you get to high school to prepare you for to get ready for college. In reference to using instead of 4 years to get your degree, you get maybe 2 years to get your degree. So we also have the magnet programs that we oversee, and as well as all these college prep programs that we have in place to help you with your college exams. So I'm glad to be here, and thank you for allowing me for an opportunity to be able to be a host this year again.
Oh no, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. All right, let's meet our students. All right. So first we have Everardo. How you doing today, son?
I'm doing great.
That's excellent. And what do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
I usually enjoy reading a lot.
Oh, okay. You like to read. That's good. Any particular subject that you
I
like?
usually love mystery books.
Oh, mystery book. You're trying to figure it out, right? Trying to see, and then in the end, sometimes you're surprised, right? Yeah, wonderful. It's good to meet you, Everardo. Israel, how you doing today?
Fantastic.
That's great. And what do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
I enjoy playing football with my friends.
Uh-huh.
And I also really enjoy doing math.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're an athlete and a scholar all in one, right? Because math, it takes a lot of studying to know how to do that. That's great. It's nice to meet you, Israel. Joachim, how you doing, son?
Good, thank you.
That's great. And what do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
When I just arrive home, I like playing with my cat.
Oh, okay. You got one cat, or do you have several?
One cat.
One cat. Okay, yeah. I have some cats too, at my house. All right, great. Good to meet a fellow cat person. All right, and last but not least, Maria. How you doing today, Maria?
Good.
That's great. And what do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
Mostly just drawing and painting.
Oh, okay. So you're an artist. That's good. All right. Well, let's go over the rules again, okay? You're going to take turns spinning the wheel of knowledge, as we like to call it, all right? And you're going to get questions from the subjects of math, science, language arts, and social studies, okay? Each question is worth 5 points, okay? And then we have the wild turn category, the red one right there. When it lands on that, you get the questions can come from any subject area, okay? And they're hard questions. Those are the difficult questions. We save those for the wild turn, right? And so they're worth double the points. Those are going to be worth 10 points, okay? All right. So there is a 1 minute time limit for you to answer each question. When your minute is up, you're going to hear a little bell like that one right there that you just heard. All right. When you hear the bell, your minute is up. You have to give me your answer right away, okay? Now, of course, you have to answer the questions correctly in order to earn the points. It's kind of a no-brainer, right? But if you get the question wrong, then the other team will have an opportunity to answer the question and earn the points for themselves, right? Okay, so we had a coin toss earlier to decide who spins first, and Veterans Memorial won control of the wheel, so go ahead and give us our first spin. And we're going to start with a science question. Thank you, sir. Let me just get these. There we go. And here we go for 5 points. Listen very carefully to Mr. Rosales as he asks you the following. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, sir. Students conduct an investigation to determine which substances are soluble in water. All of the following substances have the property of solubility in water except sugar cubes, cooking oil, salt crystals, or food coloring. All of the following substances have the property of solubility in water except which one?
You can repeat the choices for them.
Okay, the choices are sugar cubes, cooking oil, salt crystals, and food coloring.
Yes, they're discussing the possibilities, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Okay, whenever you're ready.
We think it's B.
You think it's B. And you're
Cooking
thinking
oil.
correctly.
That
It
is correct.
All right. Excellent. Good job. Good job. You took quite a lot of time to figure that out, right? Well, that's okay.
So we
Oh,
just
really? That means that
sort of
it dissolves in water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, its ability to dissolve. And you guessed right, because oil does not. If you put oil in water, it separates, so it doesn't mix well. All right, well, very good. You got 5 points. Awesome. All right, so it's Freedom Elementary's turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. And we almost had a wild turn question, but no, we're going to get another science question instead. All right, and this is going to be worth 5 points. And listen closely to Mr. Rosales and follow along as he asks you the following question. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Many animals are aquatic, such as a platypus and frog. A structure that is beneficial for both of these aquatic animals is down feathers, scaly skin, webbed feet, or a long tail.
We think it's C.
That is correct.
That is correct. Yes, yes. Platypuses and platypi and frogs have webbed feet. Wow, wow, cool. All right. So it's Veterans Memorial's turn again. Go ahead and spin the wheel. All right, and now it's time for a math question. Time for a math question for Veterans Memorial Elementary. There you go. And listen very carefully. You have pencils and papers there to figure out the following problem. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so you have an illustration there for the question. So you have a 10-foot ladder is leaning against a wall. The bottom of the ladder is 4 feet from the base of the wall as shown in the illustration. Which of the following is closest to the distance from the top of the ladder to the base of the wall? And you have 4 choices. Is it 9 feet, 11 feet, 6 feet, or 14 feet?
You can go ahead and repeat that for them.
Okay, so we have a 10-foot ladder is leaning against the wall. The bottom of the ladder is 4 feet from the base of the wall as shown in the picture. Which of the following is closest to the distance from the top of the ladder to the base of the wall? Is it 9 feet, 11 feet, 6 feet, or 14 feet?
We think it's C.
Oh, that is incorrect.
Incorrect. Freedom Elementary School. What is the correct answer?
We think it's A.
That is correct.
Excellent
Good
job. 9 feet, indeed. All right. Very good, very good. So you get 5 points and you get to spin the wheel again. Go ahead. Nah, you can do better than that. Come on, give it a nice spin. Make it go around at least one time. All right, and then we're going to go back to science. We're going to go back to science. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I think everybody should. Everybody should. Very fascinating subject. Go ahead and follow along very carefully with Mr. Rosales. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so it takes a child several hours of practice to be able to ride a skateboard successfully. This is an example of learned behavior, good behavior, inherited behavior, or all of the above. So which is the correct choice?
We think it's A.
That is correct.
That is correct, yes. So learn behavior because you have to learn how to do it, right? All right, excellent. Good job. Okay, Veterans Elementary, it's your turn again. Go ahead and give me a good spin on that wheel. There we go. And it's going to stop on wild turn. It's going to stop on wild turn. All right, and so this is going to be a difficult question, right? It's worth 10 points, and it's going to be a social studies question. Okay, so listen very carefully to Mr. Rosales. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so this is the American Civil War started on April 12, 1861, when, and these are the choices, South Carolina seceded from the Union. B, Confederate Army soldiers fired on Fort Sumter. C, Abraham Lincoln was elected President of the United States. Or D, Jefferson Davis was elected President of the Confederate States. So which is the best answer?
You can repeat it for them again.
Okay, so the American Civil War started on April 12, 1861, when South Carolina seceded from the Union, Confederate Army soldiers fired on Fort Sumter, Abraham Lincoln was elected President of the United States, or Jefferson Davis was elected President of the Confederate States. Which is the best answer?
We think it's D.
That is incorrect.
Okay, Freedom Elementary School, what is the correct answer?
We think it's C.
That is incorrect.
That is incorrect also. The correct answer was, I believe, B, when when Confederate Army soldiers fired on Fort Sumter. Yeah, and that's how the Civil War began. All right, no score on that one. Freedom Elementary, it's your turn to spin the wheel. And it's another wild turn question. It's another wild turn question. All right. So this is, again, worth 10 points. And this is going to be a math question, okay? So put on those thinking caps. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so Timmy has 135 sheets of paper in a folder and 4 packages with sheets of paper. Each package has 250 sheets. How many sheets of paper does Timmy have in total? Is it 540? Is it 385? Is it 1,500? Or is it 1,135?
We think it's D.
That is correct. Very
That's
good.
correct. Excellent. Good job. Good job. That's 10 points for Freedom Elementary. And now we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Knowledge for College. Stay tuned.
Each school year, United ISD serves nearly 12 million free, nutritious, well-balanced meals. That includes breakfast, lunch, after-school snack, fresh fruit and vegetable, and the summer food service program.
The United Independent School District covers an area of 2,440 square miles. Each day we transport over 15,000 students. We also provide free transportation services for all extracurricular activities such as sports, tutorials, and band.
We are united!
At United ISD, you can graduate from high school with your diploma and an associate's degree.
We're not only this year's valedictorian and salutatorian from LBJ High School, but we're college graduates thanks to UISD's partnership with Laredo College.
We're proud to be part of United Early College's first graduating class.
Earning our diploma and an associate's degree has saved us thousands of dollars and given us a head start to fulfilling our dreams. We are united.
You belong.
What about this one? They're very cute and they're black.
You evolve. You achieve.
We are united!
Beginning April 1st, the U.S. Census Bureau is asking every person living in the United States to take part in the 2020 census. Your participation will help our South Texas get its fair share of federal dollars, programs, and representation. Responding to the census is easy. You can do it by internet, phone, or mail. Participation is anonymous and all information is kept confidential. Participate in the 2020 census because united we count.
We are back. You are watching Knowledge for College. Today's contestants are from Freedom Elementary and Veterans Elementary. Our guest host is Mr. Mario Rosales. He is the Director of Advanced Academics for United ISD. I believe you had a question for our students.
Yes. Actually, once you leave 5th grade, when you get into 6th grade, you pretty much have to start thinking about what type of grades you're going to be making and what type of preparation you're going to be having. Yeah, I just wanted to remind you that 6th grade is going to be an adjustment year for you. So once you get into the 7th and 8th grade, that's when we start looking at grades so that you can possibly qualify for any of our magnet programs or some of the college programs at the high school level that we have available for you. So I wish you the best of luck and preparation for all of you. Thank you for answering.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir. Very good. Very good. All right. So where we left off, I believe it was Veterans Elementary's turn to spin the wheel. So go ahead, let's see what we get this time. Spin that wheel. And it's science again. Science once again. Yes. Science, it's a popular subject
today.
Yes, indeed. Follow very carefully with Mr. Mr. Rosales.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me, sir.
No problem.
Go ahead and ask them their question.
Okay, so before beginning an experiment, students are instructed to gather the materials necessary to classify objects with the properties of reflection and refraction. What objects can be used as materials that reflect light? Is it glass, paper plate and camera, water, piece of wood and clear plastic container, DVD, shiny pot and mirror, or is it mirror, brick, and piece of paper?
We think it's C.
That is correct. Very good.
Indeed, indeed. Very good, very good. That's 5 points for Veterans Memorial Elementary School. Freedom Elementary, give us a spin on the wheel. Social studies, that thing almost went into orbit this time, but it landed on social studies finally. All right, very good. So this is going to be worth 5 points. Listen carefully to Mr. Rosales. Let me just get these separated. There you go. And go ahead, sir.
Okay, so this is a who am I question. I set sail in 1492, sailed across the ocean and landed in North America, returned home to Spain and encouraged more explorers to follow. Is it Pierre Charles L'Enfant? Is it Juan de Oñate? Is it Christopher Columbus? Or is it Amerigo Vespucci?
We think it's C.
That is correct, Christopher Columbus.
Right. Christopher Columbus it was, 1492. Excellent job. All right, veterans, go ahead and spin that wheel. Uh-oh, wild turn. Wild turn question, another one. I think it's our third today, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Here we go. So this is going to be from language arts, okay? It's going to be a language arts question. Listen very carefully. Go ahead, sir.
So this is asking you about the following sentence. So what is the best way to rewrite the following sentence using active voice? Twigs were used to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes. Is it twigs were used by them to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes? Is it twigs had been used to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes? Is it they used twigs to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes? Or is it twigs were used to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes? Which is the best choice?
You can repeat the question.
Okay, so the question is, which is the best way to rewrite the following sentence using active voice? Twigs were used to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes. Is it A, twigs were used by them to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes? Is it B, twigs had been used to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes? Is it C, they used twigs to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes? Or is it D, twigs were used to scrape their teeth since they did not have toothbrushes?
We think it's B.
B is incorrect.
Okay, Freedom Elementary School, what is the correct answer?
We think it's C.
That is correct.
Indeed it is. Excellent job. All right, so that's 10 points for Freedom Elementary School. Go ahead and spin that wheel. And it's science again. Science again. Excellent. Here we go. For 5 points, go ahead and, there we go, and answer the following question. Go ahead.
Okay, so an ancient fossil of a fish is found in a dry area. What does this suggest about how this area used to look? The land was a dense forest. The land was a dry desert. The fossil was moved because there could not have been water there in the past. Or D, there was once water in the area.
We think it's D.
That is correct.
That is correct. That's correct. Yeah, we see a lot of that too. We do see a lot of that. Okay, very good. 5 points for Freedom Elementary School. Veterans, go ahead and spin the wheel again. And it is science. It is science. We're getting a lot of science today.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're learning a lot about science too, aren't we? All right, here we go. Go ahead and follow along with Mr. Rosales. Go ahead.
Okay, so Chad wanted to remove candle wax from a glass jar. He carefully heated the jar and the hot wax poured out of the jar. What happened to the wax so that it could pour out of the jar? Is it A, it changed from a gas to a liquid? Is it B, it changed from a solid to a liquid? Is it C, it changed from a solid to a gas? Or is it D, it changed from a liquid to a solid?
We think it's B.
That is correct. It changed from a solid to a liquid. Very good.
Indeed it did. Very good. Very good. Okay, so that's 5 points for Veterans Memorial. Freedom Elementary, spin the wheel. And it's wild turn again. Again, it's wild turn. So for 10 points, thank you. For 10 points, listen very carefully to Mr. Rosales. This is going to be social studies this time. Okay, listen very, very carefully.
Okay. So why are documents such as the Texas Constitution and the U.S. Constitution important? Is it A, they can be easily changed when leaders change? Is it B, they teach us what life was like a long time ago? Is it C, they provide a guide for making modern laws? Or is it D, they explain how Americans are supposed to act and think?
We think it's D.
D is incorrect.
Okay, Veterans Elementary, what is the correct answer?
C.
That is correct.
C is indeed the correct answer. And she shouted that one out. She just knew it. All right, very, very good. We're going to take another short break. You are watching Knowledge for College. Keep it right here.
Recent statistics show e-cigarette use by high school students has increased by 78%, and the increase in middle school has gone up by 48%.
Some brands of e-cigarettes contain as much nicotine as a pack of cigarettes, making them highly addictive.
It's not only a health risk, but the use of e-cigarettes is strictly prohibited on school property or during school-sponsored activities.
Don't risk your health
or your academic future.
Don't vape.
United ISD is looking to hire school bus drivers. Qualified drivers who are hired will receive paid bus driving training, paid annual drug and alcohol testing, paid annual physical exams, paid state-required bus driver certification, paid certification class time, and excellent employee benefits. In return, UISD is looking for a 2-year bus driver commitment. Consider a rewarding career working with students at United ISD. Apply today.
Beginning April 1st, the U.S. Census Bureau is asking every person living in the United States to participate in the 2020 census. Your response will help our community get its fair share of federal funds for schools, healthcare, roads, public works, and other vital programs. You can respond to the census by internet, phone, or mail. Your information will be kept confidential. Participate in the 2020 census because United we count.
At United Independent School District, safety is our #1 priority.
Every UISD school has a security station which controls access through the main entrance.
All campuses have police and security officers on site.
Our command center allows us to monitor security cameras throughout the district.
Our schools are equipped with metal detectors,
as well as drug and bomb sniffing canines.
At UISD, safety is our #1 priority.
You're watching UISD ITV, the best source for education information.
You've been watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. We would like to thank our contestants from Veterans Memorial Elementary and Freedom Elementary for joining us today. And of course, we want to thank our guest host for being part of our show, Mr. Rosales, Director of Advanced Academics. What did you think of our show today, sir?
It was very enlightening, and I'm very proud that the 5th graders are learning quite a bit, especially science, since most of the questions were science. And I thank the parents for supporting your children in this endeavor.
Indeed. It really shows. It really shows. Very sharp students that we had. So don't forget to watch Knowledge for College and all of our other fine programming on this and other local TV stations, including the Public Access Channel. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, and CC's Pizza. Thanks for supporting our show. We'll see you next time on Knowledge for College. Let's say goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.